that the government will not tell you of the casualties we had in Kisumu and in Nyanza region. Most of the people who died are young people. Why are they being left out in the composition of the bipartisan talks? Did you see a 70-year-old man being beaten and killed in Kisumu or in any other part of the country? It is the youth. So there is no sincerity when the young people are not going to be part of the conversation.
Yes.
We come from the group of the most disadvantaged in this country.
Yes.
You find every other problem, all these bipartisan talks and everything, they will narrow down to the youths. It is us who cannot afford food. It is us who are exposed to drug and substance abuse. It is us who bear the cost of state-sanctioned police brutality. It is us, the young people, who are being harassed all over in this country. So anything, there is nothing for us without us.
Yes.
We must be in the picture.
Yes.
The office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, we have to detach it because it is not affecting us in one way directly, but it's also affecting us indirectly. I'm talking as a taxpayer, leave alone all the other things you know about me. Why should I pay tax for an unconstitutional office? I went to the ballot, I elected an MCA, a woman rep, an MP, a governor, a senator, and a president.
Did you support BBI?
I did not. In fact, you know, the media do not forget. The internet do not forget. I've been crystal clear. I said the BBI itself, it was a bipartisan talk that requires non-partisanism approach. The people who were coming for the conversation, they deliberately left the things the Kenyans wanted to discuss. And you ask yourself, you know, at times politicians mesmerize me. They come up with some cooked and crooked data that even a mathematical, how do you call it, an economic graph cannot explain.
Yes.
And then they tell you the people. Who are the people? You know, the people, the term the people has been misused a lot in this country. You find someone cooking their own data, raw data from nowhere, and then they come, the people have said. So I would say for a fact, and I don't want an explanation or an apology, BBI deserved the death it died. In as much as they were propagating at something as a solution, it was one of the most, the catalytic agents to the problems we already have. So, briefly, I'm just trying to tell you that without us as the young people in the picture, in this conversation, the conversation stands insincere. And why would you go for a talk, just as Prof put it, why would you go for a talk that is already predetermined, that is already dictated? The government has no issue. They should come there with their pens, sit down. Maybe they have advisors who don't know what they should be telling the president. They should come and listen to what we want to tell them. You don't tell us, come and discuss this and this. Did you even raise issues before? It is the people who went for Maandamano. The government was not demonstrating, but they also demonstrated, by the way, to counter demonstrations. Very funny. So the government should not tell us they have issues to discuss. With who? They are in power. They have MPs. They have everything. They have the solution. It is them who elected, appointed this treasury CS, who has the chances of 3 over 10 discussing the matters economy, and D, who is just an economic advisor, has chances of 7 over 10 discussing economical matters. You wonder on what merit was they appointed to be the CS treasury. So a lot of these things do not make sense in a sensible world.
Nabiso,
I
want you to jump in.
Okay, Alija, let us try to be pragmatic here.
Yes.
You know, these talks are here because, and sometimes, I'll really say this, you know, our politician will always really want to take us for a ride. You know, every day, the Azimio people could rally their supporters on the street. They were saying that we are going on the street for the